Greetings, comic book fans. I'm Jason. It is the 6th of September 2017. It is a Wednesday, which means it's the best day of the week, new comic book day. And I'm back once again to share with you the books I've picked up this week and to talk a little bit about what I'm expecting and to kind of give you a little bit of a preview of some of the books that may come up and be featured in my comic book overload video. So I picked up 19 books today. Two of those were back issues, well, kind of books that I thought were already out, and the other 17 were new this week. So first up, the two that I got, we have Generations, the Phoenix, #1, Jean Grey and the Phoenix. I've been enjoying these Generations books. I feel they've got better as they've gone on. I thought the 4 one surprised me. And the Wolverine one is the one I've enjoyed the most so far. And the Hulk one was good as well. I feel like now, after we've read Secret Empire, we know why these characters are kind of beaming to these places. I feel like maybe that's going to help me go into these books with a different kind of attitude. I can't remember. I think this book may have come out a month ago, or at least 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, because I'm back on buying Jean Grey, I thought, this would be an interesting one to pick up. It's written by Colin Bunn, who is a good writer, so I'm looking forward to getting into that one and seeing what they're going to go on there. We then have Astonishing X-Men issue #2, which I missed for some reason, and so I picked that up this week. I really enjoyed the first issue and how the team came together, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. We then, the books for this week, we have Batman issue #30, which I'm way behind right now, so I'm looking forward to getting up to date with this because the issues I've read, I kind of felt the series started off, I wasn't totally loving it, but as it's gone on, I've liked it more and more. So I'm interested with where Tom King's going to take this. And plus, Mikhail Yanin, who's usually the artist on this, is one of my favorite artists. So that's something good. I love this cover, and this is going to be the book I read first this week. It's Green Arrow, issue #30. Finally, we get to see Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, with Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow. Green Arrow is my favorite character. Green Lantern is Hal Jordan is one of my favorite characters. So to see the two of them together again, because that's one of the things that I think we've lost the most is the friendship that these two characters had. So I'm hoping that this is going to start setting that right, because I feel since Rebirth, so many of the wrongs they've done with Green Arrow, they've kind of tried to start writing, and I feel, and I'm hopeful that this is going to start righting this wrong and have these two become friends. So I'm really excited to read this. This will definitely be the first book I read. We then have Green Lanterns issue #30, which again, this is another book I'm behind on, so I need to catch up with that because I've really liked this team of Lanterns. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that. We have Justice League 28, which is a book. I've got to catch up. The issue I've got up to is the issue with Mera coming into it, and I'm a bit nervous because I'm behind on Aquaman, so I kind of want to catch up with Aquaman before I kind of catch up with Justice League, if you get me. We then have Superman issue #30, which I felt like this went really bad, but like the last issue, I felt it kind of came back. I can understand people think, saying, this is just a filler story, but I really enjoyed that last issue, and I'm really intrigued to see what's going to happen this one. With Parallax kind of taking over Superman, so Sinestro's come because he wants Parallax back. So that's going to be interesting. Next up from Image, a brand new #1, Scales and Scoundrels, which I was intrigued by. I really don't know what to expect, but it was one of those ones that, like, just looking through the books that were coming out this week, that kind of just leaped out at me. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this book a go. We then have Seven to Eternity, issue #9. Jerome Opeña is back on art. Woohoo! And so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And it looks like we're going to go back into the main story because we haven't seen Adam since what happened before. So I'm really intrigued. He left that, I can't remember her name now, but he left a colleague to die, a teammate, a friend to die, and took is it the God Whisperer? Is that what they call him? The God of Whispers, the Mud King, and he took him. And is he giving in? Is he going to listen to his offer, or has he got his own plans for the Mud King? So I'm really intrigued to see where we're going with this. I'm really excited for it. Then I have Astonishing X-Men issue number 3, so I'm looking forward. Like I said with issue 2, I'm really enjoyed issue 1. Liked how that team came together, so I'm definitely looking forward to see this. We have Champions issue number 12, which is the first issue after all the Secret Empire. For a minute, the event kind of skipped my brain. All where Secret Empire has been, we had the tie-ins. So this is the first issue after that, so I'm really looking to see where we are at with the Champions. Have we got a new lineup? Is it the same lineup? And kind of, yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that's going to go. We then have Daredevil, issue 26. This is the book I'm desperate to get up to date on because I love Daredevil. Before the Mark Waid, Chris Samney run, I'd not read Daredevil, but that run really got me into the character. And I think whenever there's a Daredevil book out now, I'm going to be buying it. I really like the character, so I really want to get up to date with this. We then have Spider-Man Deadpool issue 21, which has been a lot of fun, because usually Spider-Man's the one with the jokes, but Deadpool is the one with the jokes. So I really like this team up. So that's been a good series. We have Spider-Man issue 20, which has been brilliant. Bendis just has certain books he just really excels on. The Defenders book he's doing great on. Spider-Man 2 kind of is the reminder that there are negativities to Bendis as a writer. But he's doing a great job with Defenders, and he's doing a great job with this book, and I'm super intrigued to see, because the last issue, I'll finish my sentence, to see where this book goes, because the last issue, we had some really interesting things brought up by Yankee. Is it Janky or Yankee? Janky, I think his name is. Really brought some interesting things, like, why are you Spider-Man? You're following this other guy's kind of thing. Why haven't you got your own thing? So there was some really interesting things brought up. We've got the whole love triangle thing on the horizon. We've got, Hammerhead, who's really souped up and really gunning for Spider-Man now. So I'm really excited to see where this is going to go, because it's been a really good series. We then have Star Wars and Darth Vader issue number 5, which I've enjoyed the first 4 issues. This has just been a series that's just been fun. You just see Vader destroying people, and now he's got the lightsaber. It's going to be interesting to see what's next in the story and where this series as a whole is going to go. We then have issue 1 of Star Wars Captain Phasma, our first book, kind of counting down to The Last Jedi, which I'm super psyched for. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping for the first time ever I'm going to see the midnight showing of that. I've got to book the time off from work, but I'm hopeful that I can get that time off and go to the midnight showing. As soon as tickets come on sale, I'm getting them. I've never ever been to a midnight showing of anything, and it just felt appropriate for Star Wars to be that thing. And so this is the start of the countdown to that. And Captain Phasma was a character that I kind of felt intrigued by in the build-up to the last film. I was really disappointed she didn't have more in that film, so I'm really excited to see what this is going to be about, and if this is going to give more of a background, or is it going to be set between the two films. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We then have Rogue One, Star Wars Story, issue 6. It's the final issue, I believe. So yeah, there's going to be some awesome moments, but there's also going to be some sad moments. But yeah, overall, I've been enjoying this. I felt there was a couple of issues where they went off the boat a bit, but and it felt like it was just highlights of the film rather than the story. But the last couple of issues, they've added extra bits in, but at the same time, they've I don't know if you can hear that. There's an ice cream van outside my house. It's not even that sunny. Why they've got an ice cream van on a not sunny day, I don't know. But anywho, so I've enjoyed the extra bits, and I think they've got the best bits of the story, and it's really done well the last couple of issues. So look forward to the conclusion of that. We have Harbinger Renegade, issue number 7, which I'm behind on this series, so I want to get caught up. Really enjoyed the first issues, so I want to get up, because that big event they had killed a character off, so I'm really intrigued to see what happened there. And we have Doctor Who. This is the 9th Doctor Adventures, year 2, issue number 1, but it's also part 2 of their big event, The Lost Dimension. And I enjoyed the last issue of this last week, the first issue. So I'm really intrigued to see what happens next, because they left it on a really cool cliffhanger. There's some really great cameos in the first part. We had the 5th Doctor turn up. We had the 3rd Doctor. we had a certain relation of the Doctor turn up. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next, as because like the first issue got this event off to with a bang. So that's me done for another week. I will be back. I don't know when my next comic book overload video is going to be up. It may be the weekend. It may be 2 weeks time. Time will tell. But for definite, there'll be another comic haul weekly video up next Wednesday. I hope you're all having a great week. All that leaves me to say is thank you very much for watching my video. I've been Jason. This has been Comic Haul Weekly. Keep reading, and bye for now.